Welcome everyone to the 1 year anniversary of the Chillcast, episode 52. How are you guys doing today? Today we got a special guest. We got player SS OG with us. We'll get to more shout outs and everything. Chips is gonna be here. Chips is running late, and Nintendo's gonna be here as well. We got a few people running late, but we are there he is. Oh! Oh! There you go.
He returned.
So, this is how we kick.
You're not streaming, right?
No, we are. We're live.
Oh, we on. We on, baby.
We on. We alive. We live.
Chips is like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Well,
we live. What's going on, Chips? How you doing, man?
Live. What's going on, fellas? How you doing? What is up? See, we got a full house today.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Yeah, we do. We do. But for real, what's going on, everyone? This is Avidan. Welcome to the Chillcast. Starting things a little differently off today, and we're gonna just get straight into the shout outs because, well, the introductions into the shout outs because we're gonna go have a lot to talk about with you guys. So starting with Rob Regal, what's going on, man?
What it do, man? It's Rob Regal. Kicking it here in the Chillcast as we do every Friday, man. I know we usually start with the games we've been playing this week. So for me, a whole bunch of Apex Legends, a whole bunch of 2K. I've been chilling out on the story type games because I'm about to gear up to get these Let's Plays done over the weekend and early next week. Dropped a new video yesterday for my Google Stadia reactions, and that's really all that's been up with me.
I actually watched the conference through your reaction.
Yeah. Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
You missed a lot then, because I did a lot of editing out of the
Yeah, I know.
I didn't.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I didn't care anything about the behind the scenes of Baldur's Gate. Who cares about that?
Yeah.
I don't. I've never even played Baldur's Gate, so I really don't care about the behind the scenes of it. I'm sorry. Like
Baldur's Gate's fire.
Like
Throw that out
is
there.
it?
Yeah.
I'm not giving it a chance. So yeah, I edited it out of my video, and yeah, I just had fun with it, and I gave my honest opinions on it. I didn't do the whole, you know how YouTubers do. So I didn't do that. Oh my God, that's happening. I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Give me the price for Stadia Base. Like that's what I want. You told us all about Stadia Pro,
and now
Tell me about Stadia Base.
And now that we got the price, yeah. We're gonna get more into that. What you been playing this week, man?
Yeah, just 2K and Apex. That's it. That is just about it. And even right now, I got 2K up right now just because I was in the middle of shooting and dunking on people before we started this. So
speaking of basketball,
oh, I gotta check on the score.
Yeah, it's a closer game now.
Is it?
Yeah, 60-61. Raptors are down 1 point.
Sweet.
Come on, Warriors, let's go.
But Rags, what's going on, man?
What's going on?
Welcome back. You excited for too many games, aren't you, bro?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man, what you been playing this week, man?
To be honest with you, man, I've been pretty sick, so like I've been resting a lot. But when I was up playing games, I was playing Castlevania Collection on the Switch. I played some Fortnite, like oddly.
You said that oddly.
What?
You said that oddly.
Yeah, I was playing Fortnite, and yeah, I don't even remember the last time. I think the last time I played Fortnite was on season 1. So when I got into it now, it looks completely different than what I remember. So I had no idea what I was doing. I was trying to play with one of my supporters, and like he was just laughing at me because I was dying over and over again, and I didn't know what I was doing. But the creative mode stuff is actually pretty cool. Like people have made like these like really cool like mini games and like obstacle courses and things like that you don't have to go in and start, trying to take out every single person. You literally just can like play by yourself and do these like weird obstacle courses, which I thought was fun. I passed a lot of time doing that. But other than that, I've just been kind of waiting it out, planning out what I'm going to do when I get back from too many games, trying to get the channel rebooted, and just, kind of gearing up for the excitement of E3, watching a lot of videos, really just been spending a lot of time on YouTube.
That's what's up.
So OJ, gave you some watch time.
What's up?
I said I gave you some watch time.
Some watch time?
You mean you watch some of your videos?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Next person.
OJ,
He's zoned out.
He
He was
fixed
like,
your
"What?"
watch is what happened. He took it to the repair shop for you. That's what happened.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Thank you, Rax. I appreciate that. Yeah,
No
sorry.
problem, sir.
Sorry about that. Yo, did you want me to go next?
Yeah, go right ahead, man. Welcome back, bro.
Yeah, it's good to be back. I've been playing a lot of Super Smash Brothers.
You have?
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Smash, and Mario Kart. So yeah, those are the games I've been playing. I played like a little bit of some of like Future Grind. I play like a little like eShop games every now and then and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a lot of Smash Brothers, man. Game's fun. Joker came out. Been playing that. He's my main now because Sheik sucks.
Freaking hates Joker. Yeah. But I was gonna say you also did a pretty good video saying how the new Pokemon is definitely a contender for a game of the year.
Yeah, I released that video today, and I went over some of the new features in the game. How basically it has like a lot of gimmicks that's going to give it a lot more play than what it got before. So yeah, it was an interesting video. I think that it definitely has a shot. I think it's going to be in a lot more game of the year contenders because it does have some of those modern features that people have been asking for a long time now. So and it's no longer like just a portable game. It's now like an HD console game now too. So that always helps.
First off, put some respect on Pokemon. There are no gimmicks.
Oh, here we
This
go.
guy.
It's a
There's no
good
such things as gimmicks with Pokemon, all right?
This guy.
I meant good gimmicks. I meant stuff that's like
No, good stuff. Good stuff.
This guy.
There's no gimmicks. No such things as gimmicks. It's Pokemon.
Gotcha.
Hey, Chips, relax your snapback, bro. It's just Pokemon.
It's tight.
Yeah, listen, OJ. There's a thing for people from Queens. They have this thing where they have a whole bunch.
Thing from Queens, man.
Look, I gotta. Okay, so I'm gonna break it down one last time. We've talked about this on former Chillcast. The reason Chips is such a hater is because he's from Queens. Okay, this is a historical fact that people from Queens are natural born haters.
Born in Queens. It has to be your blood.
50 Cent.
Ja Rule.
Well, technically, I was born
OJ.
in Brooklyn. I was just raised in Queens.
You was born in Brooklyn?
I was born in Brooklyn, East New York.
I don't understand all this East Coast jargon that you guys are talking about.
See?
Me being from DC, but spending a year up in New York, I just spent a lot of that time studying New Yorkers. That's really what you do
People
up
from
there.
Florida are crazy, so that's what I know.
Oh yeah, y'all got Florida, man.
Yeah.
So
Something's in that water. It's called gator blood.
G5 said OJ is on the trash coast. We're not gonna start the West Coast East Coast beef here.
I don't know why G5.
You know what? I wouldn't
Listen,
even say that because
G5.
you know,
Listen, G5
I
is in
might be
Albany.
going to the West Coast in the future, man.
G5 does not know what he's talking about.
G5 is in Albany. Okay, it's all good.
Oh, he's from upstate New York.
From upstate.
Ah, boy. I'm gonna leave that there. That's all I'm gonna say about upstate.
Oh man, it's all good. But glad to have you back, OJ. Enix, what's going on, man?
It's going pretty well. I've been in kind of the same boat as Rax here. I've been sick all week, so I've been resting up when I'm not at work. I haven't gotten to play too much this week actually. I did see that great Pokemon Direct. I skipped the Stadia conference because I don't have time for that trash.
Wow.
Just outright called it trash.
Wow.
Dang.
It's trash.
Oh,
I feel him.
About to
I
have
feel
one
him.
tonight, I see.
We're gonna have a fun cast tonight. Okay, what you been playing though?
I have been playing a little bit of Disgaea 1 complete relatively recently, and then there was the Splatoon last week. But like I said, I've been resting up.
You good, Rex?
Rax was just choking on himself.
I just looked at what Jake wrote in the chat about Enix.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh my god!
I didn't see it. I want to see it.
I'm freaking choked, man.
Yo, Jakin is savage for that.
Golly.
I think that's hilarious coming from Jakin though.
Jakin is savage for that.
Jakin's about as white as it gets.
I think Jakin might be whiter than I am, and that's
Jakin is definitely whiter than you are.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! And Chips disappears right on.
Jakin is as white as a Confederate flag. So
Wow.
Jakin is white.
He says,
Well, I'm just gonna go now, guys.
All right, I'm back.
"All right, Chips, go ahead. Intro."
All right, before I gotta take another call. Yeah, it's your boy Chips and Sticks. I just been playing Team Sonic Racing. What else? Some Final Fantasy, and I just bought Persona 5, so I'm diving into that.
Nice,
And
nice.
yeah, that's pretty much it. And
You
I
did.
just dropped a review for Team Sonic
I was
Racing.
just about to
So
say
after this
that.
Chillcast, go check that out.
I was just about to say that. It was a good review too.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it.
We're gonna go ahead and go through the shout outs. G5, what's going on? Tony, what's going on? Candy Key X King Plays, what's going on? Gunslinger. Oh, wait, hold up. A new challenger is approaching? Nintendo Direct is approaching? Is he? You, what's good, Nick?
Let's get it. What's up?
What's good? The guitarist, Studio Nintendo himself. What's going on, man?
Chilling.
I'm gonna go through the shout outs. I'm gonna get back to your intro. I already started shouting people out. Chris Levi, what's going on, man? Gunslinger, what's good? Let's see who else is in here. DJ Pony, what is good? VC, Pro Jacob, Oron, your player too. Happy birthday. Yo, everyone in the chat, give a happy birthday shout out to your player too. He's not here tonight because he's hanging out with family for his birthday. So everyone give him a warm happy birthday. Party man, what's going on? Let's see who else is here. None of the Game Collector, what is good? And I think that what's going on? Jump, I haven't seen you in a while. Santiago 316, what is going on? Chuba, what is good? Dang, we're packed tonight. Thank me, what is good? Thank you guys for coming through. Appreciate it. So, Nintendo Direct. Go ahead. What's been going on, man? What you been playing this week, bro?
Well, I was playing Smash a little bit, trying to, learn a new character, whatnot. So just doing that. And then other than that, I've been getting back to playing Final Fantasy 9 because, that is my favorite Final Fantasy. So I've been doing that. And then other than that, trying to get through this backlog, which has been impossible to do with all the other stuff I've been doing.
True. Well, backlogs are always fun to go through. Trust me, I know. But we're gonna talk about this Pokemon Direct, and I'll kick this off because originally, when I did my reaction, I loved everything but the raid battles because of what I perceived, and because I said it live that I was upset, I'm gonna say live here that I was incorrect and I was wrong. That raid battles can be with your friends. Even though it was worded in a certain way, they did confirm. You can check the website. You can check the press release. Raid battles can be online with your friends. Right. So looking at that and looking at the whole entire trailer altogether, it was a solid direct. It was probably one of the better directs of this entire year because you got everything. You got to see improved graphics. You got to see a great overworld. You got to see Pokemon roaming the field. You got to see random encounters. So it's looking like they're pandering to both audiences who want to see Pokemon with random encounters and people who want to see Pokemon on the actual field itself. Also, another thing that I want to point out that I haven't really heard too many people talk about is the actual cities. The cities look great. They look more immersive than ever before, and the feeling I get from this game, at least for me, it's like upgrading from Pokemon Gold and Silver to Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. It's like that type of change. It's like you feel like you're getting way more newer stuff. I mean, Diamond and Pearl, Black and White, X and Y, all these games, they improved upon the format that was already there, but I feel like this game is giving us something brand new. Sun and Moon, I'm gonna touch that donation in a second. Sun and Moon definitely was great, but Sun and Moon is just, for some reason, the appeal wasn't there for me. It wasn't as there as much as X and Y was. So looking at this game, I'm actually excited for a Pokemon game more than I've been for a very long time. So I'm really looking forward to this. Before I get into you guys, none of the Game Collector with a $1.99 super chat donation says, can't wait, leaving for E3 Sunday. Yo, shout outs to you, man. Heavy. Actually, him and your player too. They're both going to E3 for. Oh, man. So that is going to be fun. I hope you guys have a lot of fun. Definitely do a vlog or something about that. I'll definitely watch it. Definitely watch it.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, who wants to go ahead and tackle on this Pokemon? Actually, you know what? We'll let the Pokemon head go ahead and touch on this first. Go ahead, Chips. Have a way at it.
Oh, really? I can do this one first?
Go
Okay.
ahead.
He's so happy, dude.
Why?
He's
You
so
sound like a
happy.
kid on Christmas.
I'm so giddy about this game. I'm excited. Now, all right. So the funny thing is, right? I was supposed to actually be at Nintendo New York to live stream it, and what up?
What up?
And
What up?
Yo, my bad, guys.
I was
You
like,
good? You good?
I was like super stuck in traffic, so I ended up watching like the entire direct for the most part in a taxi ride over there. And then as soon as I get upstairs to catch like the rest of it, they was like, all right, thanks for coming, guys. Have fun. We'll see you Saturday for the Smash tournament, yada yada yada. But the whole like I was kind of like freaking out in the back of the taxi, right? So the guy's like, you're like, sir, you want me to stop here? I'm like, no, keep going. I'm just watching something. And I'm like amazed at what they've done with this game. It looks really good. I'm excited that you can, play with your friends online for the raid battles. And, the Dynamax thing didn't really appeal to me because it just looked a little funny. But I was like, you know what? This is something that can actually work. It's always something new, right? Like we've gotten Mega Evolutions before, and that's a huge hit. Then you got the Z moves with Sun and Moon, and even though people use them a lot in the tournaments or whatever, it's kind of like, all right. But I think the Dynamax thing, especially with how they want to do it, I think is going to be a big thing. The legendaries are looking real dope. I'm have to go with the shield. But overall, I'm just excited about this. Like I can't wait.
Nice. I'm definitely going with the sword. I'm interested in how those legendaries going to work. I'm interested in knowing what the third secret legendary is going to be. Someone in OJ's stream last night said the third one's going to be a gun with an attitude. I just laughed.
Oh,
Pokemon gun.
That's old. When they first announced it, they came out with mad memes and just like it just went off the rails with it. Sword, shield, and gun, and all this other craziness.
Didn't Mexico
So they just
put
like
that in a
rehashing
publication or something like that?
Yeah, like they just rehashing all of those memes again. But I think the third legendary is something because I feel like they've shown it already in the trailers, and it's a Pokemon I feel like that has an ability to be invisible. Like it might be a move set or something. And they kind of showed it like really quick in the first announcement trailer, and I think they might have shown it again or hinted at it again in the last one.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Yo, Nick, what are your thoughts about it, man?
I thought it looked great. I thought the game looked good. My only concern was, such as you, was the whole online thing because we just came off of Super Mario Maker, that whole deal, and I made a big deal about that. And so when they showed us the online, that was really my biggest concern. Was like, is it going to be with friends or randoms, or how are we going to do this? And come to find out, you're with friends. So now I'm good with it. So I think that was kind of the thing for me that was really going to push me whether I was going, not like not purchase it, but be reserved about purchasing it. Now that I know that's going to be a thing, I am all in on purchasing the game. And Rob tuned into my stream at the end, and really, I'm just ready to play the game. I'm not like super excited because I'm not this big super Pokemon fan out here. I'm not like, oh my gosh, I'm not like that about Pokemon, but I do enjoy Pokemon, so I am ready to get this one, ready to play this one. And like I said, I think it's going to be a great entry. I know there's a little bit of changes here and there for Pokemon fans. They may be reserved about it, but I think it'll be good. I think like you said, they're catering to both new and traditional Pokemon fans, so it'll be great.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Chips took cue. I was about to ask you. Can you mute your mic a little bit, dude?
I know, man. You know how difficult it was to
Clapping.
Like my dude was on Pro Controller.
Bro, I'm at work.
Button mash.
My bad.
That was GameCube controller, dog. That's like
GameCube controller button mash mode, dog.
Bert. Oh man.
Oh man. OJ, what are your thoughts on this, man?
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I liked a lot of the different stuff that they put in. A lot of stuff is like a lot more eye catching than previous Pokemon games. You know, like well maybe like the Dynamax, that obviously is something different. It looks completely different from what they've done before. The wild area is also something cool. They added in the whole wild Pokemon that you can see on the map, so that was all dope to me. And it looks like it's going to have a ton of Pokemon. And if you combine it with the announcement of Pokemon Home, where you're going to be able to transfer in a lot of the other Pokemon, and they make that easier, it makes it this is going to be like the biggest Pokemon game ever created.
Yeah.
And it's going to have the most Pokemon. It's going to have a ton of different stuff. The new Pokemon designs look dope. I like the new like the Woo or whatever or Woohoo or whatever it was, that sheep Pokemon, whatever. Like that was cool. The Corviknight Pokemon looked cool. Like they just had dope designs. Cool game. It has open-ended area with the wild area. You can control the camera. Max rated battles look dope. So it's like, and there's going to be a ton of content. Pokemon games always have a ton of content. It's like, it's so funny because Pokemon games, they have so much content when a game doesn't have as much content as like a previous game, even though it's like hours upon hours upon hours of like hundreds of hours, people will still be like, oh man, this game doesn't have as much content, but it still has like way more than like most games, you know? So, you know, there's going to be a lot of stuff in there. So I'm happy overall. I bought the double pack already. So I got the double pack coming to my house. So yeah, it's dope.
Nice.
Looking forward to probably not playing the other game in the double pack, but buying it for some reason.
What I may end up doing, I may regrettably give Amazon a chance, or no, I may. You know what? No. I'm gonna go to Walmart. I'm gonna go to Walmart instead. I'm gonna go to my local GameStop instead. I'll go to GameStop instead before I trust Amazon with their deliveries.
I'm trying to get that steelbook case.
That's what I want, honestly.
My eyes are on the lookout for any store in Europe selling it. Play Asia if they're ever gonna get it. I'm on the hunt for that thing, man.
yeah, JK, you're right. I almost fell for the Amazon trap. But but yo, NX, what are your thoughts on it, bro?
Let's go.
Word?
I did not mean to say that out loud. My bad, but let's go.
No, I'm really hyped about it. Before I thought the game looked good, but this direct like convinced me to like I'm going to buy this. I'm not the biggest like Pokemon fan like Nick, but this one looked pretty different compared to the others. I'm just like broken record. It looked a lot more open. Like the graphics looked kind of like the Dragon Quest field graphics. I saw that on Twitter by I think it was John from Game Explain. They're kind of similar. I wonder what like engine this game would be on. And I think like Chips brought up, we've seen both random encounters and Pokemon roaming the field.
Yeah.
So is that like a setting, or is
that it maybe has something to do with the wild area? The wild area may not be on your path when you're traveling to a new area.
So you think that the wild area is like a separate thing from the normal overworld?
Possibly. I'm not confirming. It could be possible. I'm not sure what the wild area could still be on your path to a new city for all we know. But as far as I know, all right, my echo.
You guys want to know what the wild area does, or where it's like it like, connects a lot?
I feel like it would be not counterproductive, but it would be kind of a waste of time to create this whole separate.
Well, hold on, OJ.
What?
Go ahead, OJ. You said.
Well, like, it connects a lot of the cities and towns through the wild area.
That's what that's what I was assuming. That's what I was assuming, but I've heard different people put in like, is it gonna be like something like Safari Zone? Because I didn't confirm it for myself, I just said, well, I want to assume that it's going to connect all the cities together.
It better not be like the Safari Zone. Like, man, that'd be a letdown.
I mean, like it looked like it was going to be the overworld of the game. That's why like it brings into question the whole the roaming Pokemon versus the random encounters. How is that going to be?
Well, it may be smaller Pokemon. Maybe like the really smaller Pokemon may be the ones that are random encounters, like the first evolutions. That's what I saw with the random encounters. Like it was like really small Pokemon, but who knows? Again,
the discussion that I had, I believe, on the Kazoo's podcast was that they were saying like the more common Pokemon will be more free roaming or whatnot, and then the random encounters will be like the more rare Pokemons in the area. Like, I think that's what they're going. I don't know if they go that route, but that's what somebody was predicting anyway.
But either way, I'm still gonna get it.
Yeah.
It might be them, dipping their toes in the water with this in terms of having an overworld and Pokemon roaming around in a mainline game.
That's what I'm hoping. That's gonna be so much fun.
Because the thing is, they have to change it up now. Random counters have been something for like the past 7 generations.
Those random encounters we saw in the first trailer were just like a beta element?
Right. So, I mean, I don't know. Like the overall Pokemon may actually become a thing where it's a permanent staple in the future mainline games. People liked it from Let's Go, Eevee and Pikachu. It was a little easier to, do the shiny hunting that way, because that's the thing with the random encounters. Like if you get a different Pokemon, it breaks your chain. So I guess they might be trying to see what's more popular. If the fans prefer the overworld or if they want to keep the random encounters. So I think this is them doing both just to test it out and see how it goes.
Gotcha.
Okay. Cool. Sincere, man, what's your thoughts on this, man?
I'm watching the direct now.
We're gonna come back to you.
I'm actually watching.
We'll come right back to you. Rax, what's going on, man? What's your thoughts on it, bro?
So I mean, I don't really know too much of like the specific details on the game, but just as like an older Pokemon fan, I really kind of hit my peak of being excited about Pokemon back when Red and Blue, Yellow,
Gold,
the Game Boy
Silver,
Advance
Crystal.
games, like all that stuff. Like I feel like I kind of died out when the DS stuff was hot. I tried to get back into it with Sun and Moon, but I didn't finish those games. I wasn't really crazy about the Alolan area.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was just too different for me, but this game I feel is definitely getting a lot more hype from me, just for the simple fact that it seems like new, fresh. It seems like something a little bit more along the lines of like what I wanted from a Pokemon game years ago. I felt like it's been so long, and like things of the nature of Pokemon Coliseum, where they had like its own little storyline mode, and what was it, the Gale of Darkness. I felt like that was a decent step in the right direction of what I would expect from a Pokemon console game, but it still felt lacking. It just didn't feel like what I expected from that experience when I got those games. So I feel like this is definitely given me a little bit more to look forward to in terms of trying to get back into Pokemon. Definitely after I saw Detective Pikachu, like something kind of clicked in me, and I was just like, man, I really miss how much I absolutely loved Pokemon when I was a kid. So I'm really excited to see what they've done with it. I think the graphics look pretty good. I don't need a 4K Pokemon game. I don't need like this giant crazy Pokemon game. I'll take what this is for now. Check it out, because I really enjoyed Let's Go. Even though in the beginning of that I wasn't really hyped for that. I felt like I was gonna really dislike it. But I ended up, surprisingly enjoying that. So if it's, even better than Let's Go, then I'll be totally happy with it. And it seems like it's going to be exactly that. I feel like it's going to be like a more fleshed out, experience, which I'm pretty excited to get into and experience.
You can actually battle wild Pokemon in this game instead of Let's Go.
Yeah. So in like I did see the part of the direct where they had like roaming Pokemon, and you can kind of like avoid what you want to avoid, and go encounter what you want to encounter. So, yeah, man, I'm excited to see what kind of new things that are in the game that they didn't talk about, because I feel like Nintendo does a good job of like giving you a bunch of things. Like Breath of the Wild did this stuff, very exceptionally. Like when I played Breath of the Wild, no matter how many times I played that game, I was always finding something new. So, I'm excited to see what kind of new things that I'll experience as I play the game and get further into the game. Because I know that they're not just being like, this is everything, and like giving us everything, right, just throwing it all out there. I feel like there's definitely some things that we'll, come to experience as we play the game. And, I feel like Nintendo does a good job of that, is just kind of like giving you like bite-sized bits of information that'll get you excited, and then when you play the game, then it's just like a whole new thing.
All right, cool.
If that makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense. Rob, you got any thoughts on it, bro?
I don't. You saw what I said at the end of the stream during the week. I'm not excited. I'll wait to see what's going on with it. But that's because I haven't been big on Pokemon since exactly what Rack said. Blue, red, yellow. I think probably about silver and gold was where I stopped with it. And then from there I kind of outgrew it.
Gotcha.
So I plan on getting the game and seeing what's up with it. I'm just not like excited about anything I saw in the direct. I'm just like, oh, okay, it looks cool. It's a full HD Pokemon game now. Let's see if I'm gonna like it, because it's been years since I've really been into one of these. You know what I'm saying?
I think Rob, around that time we started to worry about catching things. Instead, we started to worry about things we didn't want to catch. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think it was more so trying not to catch anything, but that's a talk for your parents.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry.
That went
I'm wearing my Archie
way
t-shirt,
left.
so I got to be crafty. You know what I mean?
I do have a theory. I think that Leon, that was the best trainer in the world. I feel like he's the villain at the same time. I just don't trust that guy.
Yeah, I get that. I get that
I
vibe
don't
too.
trust him. I don't trust Leon. I'm just letting y'all know.
It's the beard, isn't it?
Well, first of all, you should know not to trust
It's
anyone
them
named
riff-raff sideburns.
Exactly, dude. Thank you.
Listen.
Thank you. Said that. I was thinking of the man.
Listen.
You got the neon
Riff Raff
icon
might just
going
be the
on.
voice actor.
Listen, the last
No.
person that was an ally called Leon backstabbed me in the game, and that was Xenoblade Chronicles X.
I just don't trust anybody named Leon because
Wait, you don't trust Leon S. Kennedy?
who's that?
Oh my! You don't know who Leon S. Kennedy is? Resident Evil 4.
I don't play horror games. We've talked about this. I don't play horror games.
I don't play
watch
horror games either, but I know who Leon
You
is.
should know who Leon S. Kennedy is.
I do not. No, keep me away from anything horror, dog. Hey, look, dog. When it comes to like real life stuff, I'm perfectly good. Anything horror movie or game related, I'm not getting no knowledge on it because I'm not playing that stuff.
I'm with Rob.
I'm good.
Me and Robert in
The only horror thing you can put me in the front of is Get Out and Us.
It's not
Thank
really
you,
a
Jordan
horror-
Peele.
It's not really a horror game. Though.
Exactly.
Resident Evil.
Nah,
Resident
it's a
Evil
horror
4.
game. Nah, it's a horror game.
Resident Evil's a horror game.
It's a
It's
hard.
not really. It's not really.
That's a horror game.
You know what my experience with Resident Evil was growing up?
Heart palpitations.
Walking into the room as my brother was going through the little hall and the dog jumped through the window, the little jump scare. From that moment, I was good. I was like, I'm cool. I'm good, bruh. That's it.
That just made you afraid of dogs in general, right?
No. I was always
Hopping
scared. I'm
fences
from
was
the
a
hood. I
thing
was
back
always
in the
scared
day.
of dogs. Okay, that was. You know how many times I've been chased around the neighborhood by dogs? I was already scared of dogs. But that did it for horror games for me. I was good. That's it.
So you weren't gonna play that Resident Evil 2 remake? You were just gonna watch people
No.
play it?
I mean,
No. Where's Nick? Is he in the chat today? You know, Nick is still trying to get me to play Alien Isolation. I keep telling him it's not
That's a
happening.
horror game.
I'm not. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
a horror game.
I'm not doing it. Let me
Dude,
tell
I
you what's
just
not
played
going to happen.
Boogeyman.
That.
That would be
Boogeyman
great,
is
bro.
gaming.
That would be a great
Rob,
dream.
Rob, wait, hold on, Rob. What if Avidan dyes one dread pink?
it still won't happen. And first of all,
Wait, why do you think I care?
thank you. That's even more question. And
I
second
don't
of all,
even listen to Lil Uzi Vert. I don't care.
Uzi Vert. Oh man.
I
yeah.
don't listen to
I
none
thought
of
you were
them.
gonna
The
go
weird
with
Lil
Pump.
Pump. None
I
of
thought you
them.
were going with Pump, not Uzi Vert.
All of them. I don't listen to none of them, so I don't care about the color of their dress. So why am I going to care about Avidans? I don't
Exactly.
care. I don't care.
One pink
And
dread,
I-
everybody.
and I'm not doing it.
Hashtag one pink dread in the chat. Get
And
it
it's not happening.
Let's get it trending on Twitter.
It's not happening. You underestimate the level of my stubbornness, dog.
We don't.
Yeah, you do.
We
You
don't.
still from Brooklyn.
We don't. For
You're
me,
naturally
for me,
stubborn.
this is a joke. But we don't underestimate your stubbornness.
Apparently
That's
you do.
sure.
You keep on asking.
No.
But anyway, Sincere, what you thoughts on the direct, bruh?
Well, I just finished it. Now, forewarned, I'm not a Pokemon fan. I've never played Pokemon in my life. But from watching, listen, I mean, I guarantee it's a lot of games none of us played before. You feel what I'm saying? We don't play.
I haven't played Resident Evil game. So
Never. You never played a Resident Evil.
Resident Evil game, Abaddon?
nope.
Avidan a real one. That's why.
How have you not just came across this? Let me just play a Resident Evil game real quick. Let me just try it out.
It
It's
just
about zombies and horror. And I'm not trying to
Itself. That's why.
Not every Resident Evil game is a
it
horror.
just it just never it was just never appealing to me though. Honestly,
That's how I feel with Pokemon. It's just by the time Pokemon had came out, I was just on to other stuff by then. I'm 34 years old, so by the time Pokemon came out in the late 90s, 2000s, you know, I was just on something else. So I never.
I'm 45, so I mean, like.
For me, it was different. I just by that time, I just wasn't into it.
I'm just messing with you.
Hey, you 45, you look good, brother. You look good.
You look great for 34. I'm not 45 though. I'm 46.
That, but but you look great.
Thank
No,
you, man.
for what I'm looking at this direct, one thing I do know is that graphically it was never like a game that was, you know, touted for its graphics. This looks good graphically.
Yeah.
Look, this looks like, you know, something epic, you know, when especially when they were in like the Coliseum, the gym leaders. I wasn't listening to it with the volume down because I was, you know, listening to y'all. But just from what I visually saw, I mean, if you were a fan of the series beforehand on Game Boy Advance and SP and all those things, there's no way you should not be playing this, right?
Exactly.
This is like the pure evolution of that game.
Yep.
So for me, I mean, I can't say if I'll check it out or not, but it don't look bad, not at all.
What if somebody sent it to you?
I would play it.
Who's going to turn down a free game?
Well, I'm just saying, in general, I would like to hear his perspective. A, because I enjoy his content. B, he has never played a game, so I would like to see a fresh, you know, newcomer to the series. I would like to see their.
I did the same thing with Kingdom Hearts, so yeah, like I'm game if that was to happen. But you, with me, you know, to never say never. I ain't never gonna say never, like ever.
Yeah,
You said it twice though.
I was just about to call out.
Someone caught him.
Come on, man.
Oh, you know what you mean. You know what you mean, GC.
Man.
So before we go on to the next topic, we're going to start our first giveaway, and that is we're going to start small.
Oh.
We're going to start small with a $5 Nintendo eShop card.
Okay, question: can I enter?
You know what?
Panelists cannot enter.
Just
This thing is rigged.
Just because Chip said you can't enter, anybody can enter now.
Thank me. You better thank me, Rob. I just got you a chance to win $5.
I just want to thank the entire borough of Queens for breeding haters.
So we're gonna.
50 cents.
Oh no, we're gonna make this. We're gonna make this fun. We're gonna make this.
Thank Chips specifically.
We're gonna make.
I got
I don't
trivia
like being
cards,
told what
bro.
to do. Chip.
Yeah, I'm doing trivia. We're doing trivias.
All right, let me get my trivia cards.
We're doing trivia. So.
Are we doing trivia?
Yeah.
I'm a fail.
We're gonna fail. We got 3 more giveaways for the rest of the night.
That Trivial Pursuit? Is that where he's getting Trivial Pursuit cards?
Let's do it.
I bet you he's gonna come up with a question that only Wii U owners know.
All right, so we got games consoles, we got modern video games, or we got retro video games. What are we doing?
Modern. Go modern. Real quick.
Go retro.
Retro is gonna be the last one. We want to make it hard for everybody.
Dang it, they made this thing hard to get into.
Sobsky said the answer would be Blue Eyes White Dragon.
So how did you win?
First person to answer the question, right?
First person to answer the question wins.
Okay, but in the chat.
Hey, you gotta type it in the chat. So if you're on the panel, you can't say it out loud.
You gotta type it.
You gotta type it in the chat.
We kind of have an advantage. So
I can type 80 words per minute.
Okay, no, actually, you know what?
we kind of have an advantage.
Technically, we have the advantage. So technically, panelists can't answer.
Like, we have like a 3 to 5.
I would like to unthank the entire borough of Queens.
Yeah,
no. You can still thank Queens, but thank Brooklyn for messing it up.
Actually, it's more like Missouri.
I don't have it in my soul to disrespect Brooklyn.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yo, Rob, man, we ain't gonna have a talk. Because
Listen,
you're
we
not
are
gonna keep going against me like this, bro.
we are a world compared to you,
I
Chips.
have like 3 ex-girlfriends from Brooklyn. I can't
Yo, Tarks Gauntlet, what's
And
going on,
they're
dog?
all exes for a reason,
I'm cool with literally 95% of my exes. So
What's the
except the
5%?
ones from
Let's see.
Brooklyn.
the
Come on.
5% were
Your
crazy.
gut.
The 5% were crazy.
Target in the house.
Saying 5% from
Yo,
Brooklyn.
what is going on, Tarks Gauntlet? Thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate you, bro. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do a few trivia for you guys.
All right, we got one. All right.
Go ahead.
What is the name of Shovel Knight's adventuring partner?
Wow.
That's
Mm.
easy.
Everybody keep
I
it
don't know that one.
I know it.
VC got it.
Tarks got it.
Tarks got it. Oh, I thought it was. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Tark was fastest.
And Tarks, I'm already following you, Tarks, on Twitter.
The answer was Shield Knight.
Mm-hmm.
We can see that.
Tarks, I just DM'd you your code.
Oh, he doesn't want to win it, so give it to
Chupa? Nah.
give it to Chupa.
Chuba. Okay. I'll give it to Chupa then. 'Cause
Okay.
Chupa's gonna try and use it. It's already been used.
No, I already deleted the DM.
I've never seen somebody win and say, "Nah, I don't want it." That's a
$5
first.
is $5.
You got a good heart.
Yeah,
It's charitable.
that has to be what it is.
Heart of gold.
So
Yep.
that's the first one. So be on the lookout because there will be more and better giveaways for the rest of the stream. So stay tuned, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right and get more people in. This will be more fun, more people. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into Google Stadia. I'm just gonna go all.
I don't fit at all.
I'm just gonna go on a limb and say I'm not spending 130 bucks for that trash.
Hell
Well, that's
no.
for the Founders
Google
Edition.
Stadia.
Exactly, exactly. I'm not spending that much money, and I'm not spending $70 to buy a controller for it.
I'm spending-
You got an
I bought
Xbox?
it, baby.
Well, no, you don't. You don't have Xbox.
No, I don't have Xbox controller.
I have an Xbox controller, so.
I'm not. No.
Evan,
But you can use any controller. They said you
Yeah, I
can use
think
any
you can use
controller.
any controller. You can use PS4. You can use.
I don't know if that's gonna be at launch though.
Switch Pro controller.
Yeah, that'd be towards 2020 while I'm more invested in other stuff. Like literally, what I don't understand about it, outside of like maybe that one game that looked all right. Outside of that one game that looked all right, most of the games for me weren't really appealing, like at all. Because
What game you talking about? The one with the octopus dude from Futurama?
there you go.
That's Baldur's Gate. Yeah, Baldur's Gate.
Octopus dude from Futurama.
That was Rob. That was from Rob's stream.
Yeah, I'm about to say Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, 'cause when I saw that, I was like, oh man. And then Rob put it up there. I was like,
Yeah, like I saw Rob stream and I was like,
that.
that.
Yeah.
It reminded me of an Amus and Cobb skin from Smite.
But yeah, honestly, the one thing I would say is I'm not excited because most of the games they were showing off were games that we already own on our consoles already. So I'm like, this is not how you showcase your console.
It's not a console.
Yeah.
Or you okay, this is not how you
Service.
showcase your
He got you, though.
service.
He got you
The
with that.
service.
I mean, like I said in my video, it's just like Google has this whole thing where they kind of present Stadia the same way they present like the Pixel phone and stuff like that, and that's not how you present gaming stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can't present it like you would present a mobile phone.
I've got
It doesn't
this
work
one
that way.
Magical word for it. It'll sum up the entire conference.
Wait, what?
I've got this one magical word that sums up the entire conference.
Here we go.
Trash.
Boo
He said trash.
This man said trash.
You know what? No. You know what? I actually found something that was better than the Google Stadia Conference. I mean, no, worse than the Google Stadia Conference. There's actually one thing that happened this week that was worse than the Google Stadia Conference, believe it or not.
GameStop stocks.
No, Goldberg versus Undertaker.
I knew that was coming.
Yo, I'm glad I didn't watch that. I'm glad I was at work.
Yes, I watched it.
Oh
That's
man.
funny. You watched that pay-per-view just for that match, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
And you really, yeah.
Yes, I did.
No.
That's
That was
it.
a Geritol match, bro. Like 50.
Dude, he was hoping it would have been like Goldberg from 2000 versus Undertaker from 97. Like he
No,
was ready.
Goldberg. Even Undertaker from 97, from 2000 would have been good, dog.
I heard he almost killed Undertaker.
They both almost killed each other. Undertaker did a tombstone without protecting his head.
Man,
I don't know how you sat through that.
they old.
I'll
dog.
bless you, man.
Respect. It's like watching Shane McMahon trying to wrestle still. Like, bruh, chill.
Man.
Shane McMahon don't come out. Wrestle most of them. Oh my.
Why is
Shane
Shane McMahon?
McMahon.
Here's the problem that I have. Why is Shane McMahon still headlining like events?
you.
Like
Thank
it
you.
makes no sense.
Thank you. Like, why?
Because you know why? You know why? Because he can still do his high flying moves as good as Jeff Hardy. That's
I
why.
know, but there's no
Speaking of Jeff
point.
Hardy.
There's no point in Shane McMahon they don't have enough wrestlers to bring in new. They need to go get Baron. Okay, go get Baron and let Baron.
Baron needs to go to AEW.
You know,
Baron needs to go.
I mean, like, my problem with wrestling is like, why is Shane McMahon like? I remember when I don't watch wrestling anymore, but I remember Shane O'Mac was a thing like when I was watching wrestling, like in 2001. He was like fighting The Rock back. It's like, why is he still doing that? It's so stupid in my opinion.
Here comes the money.
Oh man,
There's no. And I saw Shane McMahon jump off of like the top of like a like the Hell in a Cell.
Yep.
All the way down until he's like 40, 50 years old. Like, what is he doing?
Dude, Shane McMahon, like, he's the best in the world.
Why would he do that? Like, why would he do that? There's no need for him to be doing that. It's like zero need.
I don't watch wrestling. This is our topic right here.
Yeah, I'm out of my element with that one.
I mean, if you would do sports, we could just say how. Oh yeah, let's say last night, Raptors in 5.
Well, we gotta wait and see the final. But Raptors,
That's what it looked like it's about to happen.
Raptors they're looking good, and they're heading back to Toronto for 2 games.
Yeah, but the Warriors did win in Toronto.
Yeah, but
They had to win 3 straight games.
yeah,
This is the Warriors.
They can do it, but I don't
The
know.
Warriors hurt, dog.
yeah, they're hurt. KD's
They're
unless
hurt.
KD if KD comes back, yeah, if KD comes back.
I don't think KD's coming back the rest of the season, dog.
I think he's coming back.
I think he's already in New York.
For real, thank you. He's already there. Like, his mind is set. And you know what? And he wants them to lose because he don't want to look bad for joining the team.
Yeah, this man got the shadow clone in Golden State, and he's actually in New York.
But yeah, sorry for the segue, guys. I'll let you guys talk about Google Stadia.
I mean, bro, like, I'm just waiting for xCloud. That's the way I'm gonna point it out because I don't know how I feel about it. I don't like the price point. I was all for it at first, but now that I'm seeing it, I've seen the price point, like what it's gonna take. You know, what happens? You know, like when YouTube went down Sunday, then I can't play, then I can't use it. You know what I mean? So like, that's my thing. That's my thing about it. So. We'll see. It's not for me right now. Maybe if they improve it later, who knows if they'll still be around, you know, later. But I'm just not into it.
Oh, you say it's gonna go the way of the Ouya?
I don't know. It won't be that bad. It won't be that bad, but I think it'll be around. But like you said, Rob, though, it's like the way they marketed it. They marketed it like it was a phone, and like.
I mean, that's because it's Google, and Google's a little boring. But
right.
That doesn't mean that it can't work because again, Google still has some of the largest servers in the freaking world.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I think it can still work. They're just a little lame. That's just what it comes down to.
I know, and that's why I'm saying I'm gonna wait and see what happens as they improve on it. But for now, like in the early stages, I don't know. Yeah. I'm not getting my founders pack. I tell you that.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not getting the founders pack. I don't do anything first day, so I'm not worried about that aspect. We're gonna get some amazing deals as everyone sits back and waits.
Yeah, y'all can wait. I'm not.
There's only one thing I've ever done first day, and that was the GameCube.
I got the Founders Pack, baby. Just want to let you guys know I bought it day 1. Founders Pack. Let's go. Yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm ready for the Google Stadia. I can't wait for it to not work.
Listen.
OJ uses sarcasm.
OJ's gonna play that thing. Man, I'm tired of this.
He's like man, it's gonna be like
I bought the Google Stadia Founders Pack because I think here's the funny thing about the tech. This is so horribly done. It's funny. It's really done. It's like really done bad. It's not good. Like you don't get. It's not like a Netflix of games. You know what I'm saying? It's like you buy games. Like it's like PS4, Xbox One, or Switch, but you don't actually own the games. Like you just stream them.
That's the thing that gets me. You buy them to rent.
Hold on. I didn't know.
You're licensing them.
You're licensing to stream them.
Well, technically, a lot of the games you buy are licensed. Like a lot of PS4 games are licensed. They actually say that on your actual CD that this game is licensed. But
I mean, most of those are just like multiplayer.
Yeah, or you
No,
can
even
download
Horizon
them.
Zero Dawn has it. Even
You can
Horizon Zero Dawn
download
has
them.
that.
You don't stream them like OJ just said. Like,
Yeah, but
yeah.
the difference is like,
Yeah.
let's just say they want to do something, right? And this is the problem with digital. This is the problem with streaming. They can take a game anytime. Nobody's gonna like. Fisa May isn't gonna show up to your house, or freaking who is it, Jack Trenton, or any of the guys. They're not gonna show up at your house and take your Horizon Zero Dawn physical edition of the game.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the reason why physical is important. But this is like, it's even, you own even less than digital because you can't download anything. You can't download it to your hard drive. So
but
you own even less.
This is
You're
like
paying full price to rent a game.
And
pretty
this,
much, yeah.
And that's said it best, man. When it came to like the Scott Pilgrim game, all right. So like the Scott Pilgrim that game, the company I guess lost the licensing rights or whatever to keep distributing that game. You can't re-download it. Like they just pulled it. You can't do anything. Like if it goes off your hard drive, just like PT. Like I have a PS4 that I legitimately will not ever get rid of because it still has PT on it, and I will not be able to re-download that game ever again. You know what I mean? Even though that was like a free demo and stuff like that, but that like those are the type of things that I get concerned about. I won't go digital. Like even with the same fact, like I hate to bring it up again, but Castlevania on the Wii Shop, the Adventure Rebirth. I can never play that game ever again. Like unless they put it on another collection. I'm out.
Right. Same thing that happened with the X-Men arcade game. Same thing that happened with Marvel vs. Capcom 2 if you downloaded it. One of my boys actually is a big. Oh, got a donation.
Yes, we did. Go ahead. Keep going. Keep going. I'll get it after.
So one of my boys is a big like mobile gamer. He bought a lot of like RPG games on his iPhone. The problem with that is, you just don't own it. Once the phone updates with software updates, if those games don't stay up to date, you cannot download those games ever again. If you take it off to make room on your phone,
actually
you're screwed. You can't play it anymore.
You can.
Oh, you gotta revert back to the old update.
No, all you gotta do is go into your if it's on iPhone, you go to purchased items. You can get them back, or if it's on Android,
he can't do it. He can't do it.
He can't
do it.
And when they took Chrono Trigger off, I still was able to get that joint.
He can't. Well, a lot of the games that he bought, he can't do it.
Because the developers of those apps have to update it for each new iOS.
Yep, that's an Apple
right.
thing. That's Apple.
That's what I'm saying. If it's not up to date with the Apple
Android
iOS, you're done. So he spent a lot of money on games, right? All of those games are like, $2, $5. All of that adds up, and half his library of games he can't play again. That's the reason why like I'm so against digital downloads. Just like like Rax, I just can't do it, bro. Google Stadia, it seems flashy and it seems great, but I don't see that going too far.
Look, I'm like 100% like for digital, but I don't even like Google Stadia. Like I don't like it.
Based on how much Stadia base costs, I'll be giving it a try because my TV already has Chromecast on it, and I already have controllers. So why the heck not?
You have it already. You just can't play it.
I pretty much already have it.
You just have to wait till 2020 and everything.
Even though you got to spend full price on a game.
I spend full price on games anyway.
Yeah, but.
Oh yeah, you got to spend a full price on the game you want to play.
I'm giving it a try. That comes with giving something a try, Rax. You have to at least try a game or two.
That's what I'm talking about, though.
I'm going to buy it full price
if you're
for
willing
that.
to pay full price to give it a try.
Yes. Yes, it's a game or two. It's not. I'm not buying the whole collection of games that they have on Stadia. I'm buying one or two games and giving it a try.
Or you could just wait until
Rob is going to be the first Stadia collector.
Well, I don't know about all that.
For $10 a month, you do get like a trial of games to go at it with, right? Like it's not just you buying $60 games and subscribing for $10 for the $10.
That's what I came to understand. I thought it was
it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be kind of like Game Pass, like that type of thing.
Right. But if you want certain new games like on day and date that they release, you might have to cough up that $60 for a cloud-based game.
Yeah. Real fast. Matthew Hammond donated $5. Says $730 for 5 years of Google Stadia plus Founders Pack. $700 for a PS5, assuming $400.
Well, I don't think it's going to be
and
all of
PlayStation
that.
Network.
It's not going to be. Y'all got to pay $130 over and over and
No,
over.
he's talking about how much it'll cost per month in the span of
It's-
5 years.
It's
Oh.
$10 a month.
I mean, you know,
So
And
and
then
then
if you
we
got
also
the
gotta take
$10
into-
a month plan for Xbox Live Gold or PS
Right.
Plus, it's pretty much the same thing. 'Cause
Game
that's
Pass,
my drinks I
same thing.
got.
You
I
also
pay
got to
$10
take
a
into
month. For you.
consideration the well, if like depending on what internet package that you have based on your provider, you're also gonna have to worry about your cap too. Because like even when I was watching earlier, some of the things on that, like if you have a 1 terabyte cap or whatever, if you play 2 hours a day on your games, you're gonna hit that cap within 30 days.
Yeah, there was an article that said like an average game would take 65 hours of a game would take up 1 terabyte of data.
If you're streaming at 4K, yeah.
yeah.
Crazy.
So that
I mean,
automatically
yo,
counts
guys,
out NX.
Hey, yo, guys.
4K.
Let me finish the donation.
Hey, NX, I wouldn't take that if I was you.
Yo, guys, let me finish the donation real fast. 'Cause I didn't finish the donation. $700 for the PS5, assuming $400, and PlayStation Network, $300, $40 for the Switch and Nintendo Switch Online. Is there any reason to get Stadia? Thank you, Matthew Hammond, for that donation, by the way.
Yes, there is. There is multiple reasons. If you're a YouTuber with monetization enabled, there's multiple reasons to get Google Stadia or to get the Stadia. So that's my listen. Let me tell you guys something here. I know we're all hardcore gamers. We're all the ones that are like, oh yeah, this is stupid, blah blah blah. Guys, during my stream, nearly 3,000 people watched my stream. European users were like, I'm very interested in this. I want to see what's going on. I'm very interested in this. There are going to be a lot of people, whether it's good or not, there are going to be a lot of people that buy into this, believe it or not. Because it's Google, because it's YouTube. So they're going to have an opportunity and they're going to get more leeway than like, let's say like Ouya gets or something like that, because it is that, because they're coming with big games. They're coming with big games that aren't even on the Switch. Yes, they're on the PS4 and Xbox One, but and I think that's the reason why people are going to hop onto this. If they can make the service better over time, and they can make like, to where you can maybe even like download a game at some point or something like that, I think it has the opportunity to get better and better. But there are a lot of people that are interested in this, man.
I got a question. So you know how they were talking about, all right, how it's going to connect you with your favorite content creators and things of that nature. So say, for example, I do have a question, especially with the monetization. You did just bring up something that I was curious about. So say, for example, you are streaming something on Google Stadia on YouTube, and the person clicks on that game and purchases it through the link that is dedicated to you, or if that's even a thing, would you as a content creator get a cut from that, or would that be part of our monetization?
I think there might be something like that built into it. I think that they're probably going to work on something.
YouTubers
like
are going to hop all over that, like
games left and right.
Flies on.
Yeah.
Well then, I guess I will be getting this.
Right. Right.
I'm not doing that to try to sell Google Stadia games.
No, but you brought up a great
point. But you're doing a dang good job. That's a problem.
Right.
Yo, Raptors won.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to do that like, Roy, hey guys, buy this through my link. I ain't doing that crap. What I'm going to do is talk about making content on Google Stadia and why you shouldn't buy one. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but regardless, so all I'm saying is like, even whether you're saying do it or not, like if it is cut, like say for example, like if you're just streaming the game, you're just naturally doing your thing. You were planning on covering the game anyway, whether it was going to be on Stadia, whether it was going to be on Xbox, PS4, yada yada, et cetera, et cetera. If it just so happens to be that viewer went from your stream when you were streaming your game and clicked on that game and purchased it through that, if it comes through and allows you to get paid like a cut off of that, I think that's only fair based off of the advertisement, you know what I mean, basically. And I think that it would be good for Stadia if that was a thing, because I think this day and age content creators are very important to game sales in general, just because like I think and Nintendo started to realize that too. Why do you think they did away with the whole Nintendo partnership program or whatever that was?
Horrible,
trash.
Yeah, so
You did.
I mean, just based off of what you said, you did bring up a good point, so I'm curious as to what that'll lead to. You know what I mean?
So the Raptors won.
Yeah. Raptors got that dub, dude.
Let's go.
Looks like it might be over, man.
go Raptors.
So we'll get the brooms.
Now,
Let's see.
Might be over. Might be over.
So yeah, I'm thinking about it. Anyone else have anything they want to add to Google Stadia before we move on?
I'll have to see what happens when it comes out, because I mean, if there's going to be outages, but I'm also curious about xCloud too, because you know, say if something happens and something like the PSN network outage of PS3 back in the day, where that was down for like, what was that, like 6 weeks?
That was like
or
3
more?
weeks, yo.
Yeah.
It was longer than 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was like a
Was
month and some
It
change.
was like 6 weeks, yeah.
Oh,
So
I mean,
if
either
something like
way,
that
I was
happens,
on Netflix.
I'm very skeptical
Yeah.
about it, but at the same time, you know what I mean, when I don't know about something, you know, I am very hesitant to accept it until I've, you know, seen that it's proven to work. You know what I mean?
I'm interested. I mean, as far as seeing how it play out, just this whole cloud-based gaming thing in general. In a few days, we get to see what Microsoft is doing with xCloud. Maybe even get to see a real live demo, not that thing that they showed on one of those Xbox shows. So I mean, I'm interested. I'm not telling nobody to go reserve it, because that's crazy. If you just spent $140 for something you don't know exactly how it works, you can be sold sand in the desert, man.
True. Yo, Fnatic, we're gonna talk about E3 towards the end, but before we move on to the next topic, because everyone, yeah, we're gonna give another one. We're gonna do a $10 giveaway this time.
I got you.
Okay.
All right. Let me know when you want that trivia question.
Go ahead.
All right. Here it comes.
Shoot, like,
Are you guys ready? Get
ready.
your typing fingers prepared. All right. Question. Which American filmmaker served as a writer in his 2012 collaboration with Suda51 on
gosh.
Lollipop Chainsaw?
Mm. Yeah, I'm not gonna know that one. I definitely don't know that.
I don't know that one.
I'll tell you like this.
I'm gonna say
He had a
Tarantino.
lot to do with a Marvel movie and was removed from the project, later reinstated
I know exactly.
Oh.
Okay.
for
Yeah, I know
saying
what
some
it is.
Yeah.
stuff on Twitties.
Hmm.
Nobody's got it so far.
Polanski? What?
Nobody's got it so far.
Hmm.
KG got it. Boom.
I knew KG got it. I was waiting for it.
KG got it. It is James Gunn.
When you said that, I was like, "Oh my goodness!"
That hint right there. Was,
Well, nobody was catching, so I needed to give something.
KG, I sent you your code, man. Appreciate you participating. All right, so we got 2 more codes left. Stay tuned.
2 more.
Yes.
Big things over here.
So it's the 1 year. I had to give back and show some love to you guys.
Look, I drove really fast to get here for this 1 year thing, so
And I'm glad you're safe.
we appreciate it.
We appreciate it. But we're gonna talk about something that I want to thank Chips for bringing this up, because he helped bring up half this topic. As most of you have heard, you guys heard that Square Enix, they are trademarking some franchises in the UK. One of which was Secret of Mana. Now, I forgot about that, but then Chips brought up this other franchise which reminded me of Secret of Mana, and that's Parasite Eve. Parasite Eve and Secret of Mana just got their trademarks in the UK. So there's a good chance that Square Enix are reviving both of these franchises, and there's a good chance that we may see something regarding both of these franchises next week at their E3 conference. So I want to share that with you guys. What are you guys' thoughts on this?
I mean, Secret of Mana is cool, but there's only one game I want to remake of.
Chrono?
And Rob, which game that is?
Chrono?
That's exactly right.
Chrono?
Dang right. It's the only game I want. It's the only game I want to even think about. Until then, all right, cool.
Chrono.
I want a sequel, a real sequel, not Chrono Cross.
Oh man,
Chrono Cross was all right though.
It was all right. I want a real sequel.
He wants the same character. He wants to use Chrono.
Well, yeah. All right, but Secret of Mana might actually be the collection with all the games, because remember there's one game
Seiken
that...
Densetsu 3. may be
that
finally
that was
localized.
only released in Japan. So if anything, that might be coming over here.
Like Seiken Densetsu 3, so Secret of Mana 2 for the English version, and yeah, Parasite Eve. That's when I caught my eye, because that was the game I felt didn't get much attention because it came out at the wrong time. It came out when Final Fantasy was really hitting its stride. You know, it came out. Rob, correct me. You may know this. Correct me if I'm wrong. It came out around the same time as Final Fantasy 8, right?
Parasite Eve, it was around that time. They used the same graphic style and everything.
Exactly. So it's like it was the M-rated RPG, one of the first rated M-rated RPGs actually that I've seen. So it was pretty cool, but it was just a victim of timing, of bad timing, because you had a whole bunch of, you know, Final Fantasy games. You had 7, you had 8, and then 9 came out right afterwards. So it was easy to forget these games. So
not only that, but it also has a horror element to it. So you already had games like
Exactly.
Resident Evil that was already out there, you know, taking off. So I can see how it got overshadowed by both
Resident
you know,
Evil,
those
Silent
games.
Hill, because Silent Hill came out on the
Silent
PS1.
Hill, yeah. Silent Hill was out too. So you know, you have Parasite Eve, which is kind of like, from what I understand, it's a mix of both, right? It's a marriage of both genres.
Mm-hmm.
And it just got overshadowed by both separately, you know. So if they do a reboot, I'd pick it up. Or, you know, if it's a new game in a franchise, still, you know, I'd check it out, because I've always wanted to check it out, but it just never got, you know, around to doing it.
Okay.
Never played Parasite Eve, so definitely not something I'm looking forward to, but maybe I should. The way you guys
I played maybe like the first like 15, 20 minutes, because it was my brother's game, and I got back to playing Final Fantasy afterwards.
It sounds interesting though, because the way you are making it out to be, you know, if it's a mixture of genres, I might try it. That might be one of the only horror games I would try.
Okay. So it's a pretty decent game though. I would definitely say go ahead and try it out if you haven't tried it. If you're interested in like RPGs and stuff, I would definitely say go ahead and check that game out, because seeing both that and Parasite and Secret of Mana trademarked in the UK is really opened up the doors for E3 for me. And honestly, I'm excited for Square Enix's presentation. I'll be honest with you. I'm super excited for Square Enix's presentation. I'm hoping we get a Final Fantasy VII demo, and I want to see what they're gonna talk about with that Avengers game. Like these are the things I'm looking forward to with the Square Enix presentation.
Looking forward to a lot of things.
I'm sorry, was that a prediction?
These are things
that we know they're gonna.
It just happened within.
I'm just checking Avidan, that's all.
Hey, it's not in the title. Insider, y'all. But yeah, anyone else want to add to that?
What were you guys talking about? Sorry.
What we were talking about.
Well, you was here, Rack, so I'm surprised at you. But nah.
Parasite Eve and Secret of Mana, new trademarks
in the UK.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully getting Seiken Densetsu 3. Yeah, absolutely.
That is something I'm waiting for.
It's a great game.
There's so many times I thought about streaming it, and I just say, you know what? Nah, I'll just wait. I'll just wait till it comes on Switch. So I'm glad I'm waiting. You know, it'd be dope if they actually. I'm wondering like how long would it take? Because it doesn't take long to put that game over. So it'll be crazy if they release that game next week.
The game's already done. The translation should be done. Like Square Enix they're busters. Like sometimes, man. Like the only reason why they're not.
You from the West Coast for real?
Is they just didn't want to use a fan translation. They didn't want to pay for their own because they're cheap. And they didn't want to use a fan translation either, but I think they probably did something and got the fan translation. But the fan translation is really good, so
it really is.
It's really good. So I think that's the only reason why they didn't want to. Square Enix, there's no reason why. I mean, this is ridiculous. The fact that we're over here sitting here talking about a game that what was it, 1995, 96, something.
It's my favorite RPG on the Super NES.
It's so. It's so silly that the fact that it even like takes this long. This is ridiculous.
But it'll be fun. I'm wondering would it be for all consoles or would it be just for the Switch? I don't know, but
It's only on the Switch in Japan, so
Oh.
it's not on like PS4 or anything. I don't think they care. I really just don't think they care. So I don't think they'd even care enough to make it on all consoles.
but anyone else had anything they want to add to that?
That's about
Dang.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played.
Can we
I
get,
haven't played
can we get
Parasite
Kingdom Hearts
either.
to the Switch?
Okay, let's make this a little bit more interesting. Is there anything else from Square
I just said
Enix?
it. Can we get Kingdom Hearts to the Switch?
Okay, Kingdom Hearts to the
Yeah.
Switch.
That's
Yeah,
something I would like to see.
But will it?
And I think that could happen. That can happen.
That's
should-
good.
That is something I would like to see from Square Enix. If we're talking
That's
just
good.
Enix.
I mean, playing a motion picture for the Switch that'd be a good
Yo,
experience.
first of all,
First
of all, three.
later.
Why not put all the games on the Switch?
The story so far, yeah.
Yeah, like put everything on there.
That'd be
And
dope.
They didn't
That
even
could
put those on Xbox though, because they don't want to.
Square Enix. They
Yeah,
really
Square-
grind my gears.
sometimes they feel like when it comes to Kingdom Hearts, sometimes they feel like putting games. Sometimes they don't.
Rob with the ignorant open of the bottle. That was
Y'all know what
the
time it is,
ignorant
dog.
open of the bottle.
I want that Octopath Traveler's prequel, whatever, coming to Switch, not mobile. I do want that, but
They already said they're working on a completely new Octopath game for the
I
Switch.
know.
So what would it be called? What, Nanopath or something like that?
Octopath 2, Octopath Traveler 2.
What's
Or would it be 9 people,
Octopath?
9 travelers this time? What? I don't know.
Sextopath Traveler.
Sextopath.
Is that not 16?
No. Wait, you gonna double it? You gonna really gonna double it?
Why not? They already started off with 8. Why
Go
not double it
9,
up?
don't go 16. Like who's gonna?
Bro, all you gotta do is just make it where you can fight with.
In the words of Mace, double up, okay? Double up.
Oh no.
Yo.
I'm afraid he's gonna say.
And I
this.
know Nick is not saying "oh no" because you're from the home of the Saint Lunatics, okay? You understand what's going on here, right?
I bet you did that so well.
I can't finish the rest of that.
You can't.
Yeah, you're really letting down your home when you can't finish these Nelly and Saint Lunatic.
Well, I can't finish it because we're on a family-friendly.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
See.
Go with Chingy instead then.
Nah, dude.
You know what? It's a good place to do the third giveaway.
All right,
Nah, dude. Chingy? Come on, man. Don't people say Louis don't even like Chingy, bro. Like that dude still hangs out like looks like he is somebody.
You don't like the way that Square Enix do that right there?
No.
Don't do that again, Rob.
Switch your hips when you're talking to make me stir.
Make me stir.
Stir.
All right, you ready for that? We ready for the question?
I'm mad at y'all right now. Yeah, go ahead.
What's the topic?
All right.
What's the
topic?
You know what I mean. The category. My bad.
We're still on video games.
Which one? Retro, modern?
We're still in modern.
Okay.
All right. So, how many more giveaways we got?
2 more, including this one.
Avidan's like the Black Santa Claus. There's like 5 more.
We'll switch it up after this one. We'll go to like consoles or retro.
So for the last one, cool.
This one, if someone doesn't get it immediately, I'll give you a hint as well. So, in which game series might you play as Harry Tipper, Sergeant Cortez, or a giant gingerbread man?
What?
Yeah.
Use it in a sentence. That's the only thing I have for that. I'm sorry. I don't know.
I'll read the question again.
Please.
In which game series might you play as Harry Tipper, KG? Got it, but we're gonna go with a different question because he already won one.
Yeah, you already got.
KG about to double up out here, man.
Yeah.
He tried to Jordan drop back.
If you already got one, it's only fair to let somebody else.
Yeah, let someone else.
He about to turn that $5 into 20.
He got.
I'll give you guys an easy one.
KG got a $10 one.
I'll do an easy one. All right. So released in 2017, Which game was a spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie and was
my
developed
gosh.
by a former Rare employee?
Oh my gosh.
Come on, bro.
Come on.
KG's gonna type it first. No, never mind.
No,
VC got it.
Never mind.
Yep.
Nope. Tony.
nah.
Oh wait, no.
No, you
Visa.
V-Sips got it.
VC got
Visa
it.
got it.
Jordan Drama said took a lately.
Wait, yeah, VC
Which also has a side-scrolling sequel coming out.
Yo, oh, you guys see the same thing I see. VC got it, right? Oh,
Yeah.
VC got it.
BC got it.
We know you get your chat a little bit late, Avidan.
You know what? You sit and enjoy your slushy ginger ale.
I will. That's the whole point of me freezing it.
All right then. All right, VC just sent you your code. That is a $20 code. Go ahead and enjoy, my dude. And we'll say the last one for the very end.
You.
So now it's the fun topic. You guys can ask us any questions, anything we want to know about E3, and just E3 talk in general. What do you guys anticipating the most, or what's the things you guys are happy that you know that's confirmed, but you're happy to hear about more of? Me, I'm actually excited to see more about Link's Awakening and Luigi's Mansion 3.
Doom Eternal.
Yeah.
I'm hyped for that game.
Okay.
Astral Chain for me, man.
Well, yeah, Astral Chain.
Astral Chain's gonna be dope.
So we're talking about like games
I'm
we already
excited
know
about a
coming
lot
and we
of
want to see more of.
Yeah, we want to see more of that you already know.
I want to see Town. That's the only wish I've had. I want to see Town. I want to see Town and like what
Nick,
it is.
do you think that game was delayed?
I don't know. All I know is I really don't. I just want to see it. Like when I heard Game Freak was working on another game besides Pokemon, I was like, yo, I'm in for this one. So Town is the ultimate game I'm looking forward to. And if I don't get Town, I won't be like mad, but I'll be sad.
Cyberpunk.
That's a good one.
Nice.
That's a good one.
I'm surprised it's not Outer Worlds.
Mine
I mean, I'm excited about Outer Worlds, but I'm more so accepting of just give me the game. That's why I'm where I'm at with Outer Worlds. So I want to see more about Cyberpunk because I don't have a whole lot of like information or knowledge on Cyberpunk. I got a lot of information on Outer Worlds already because I'm subscribed to like Juicehead and people like that who cover like Fallout and Outer Worlds and stuff. So yeah.
For me, it's really like I've been saying this whole time. Final Fantasy and Avengers. Like I really want to see more of that.
Avengers is going to be very interesting for me.
Yeah.
So
we don't even know what type of game it is.
that's exactly why I want to see what this is about.
Yo, how mad would y'all be if it was like a VR game?
Oh my god!
You
Oh,
will
they already-
see me walk off the stream, dog. Cause I will be streaming this. You will see me get up
Yo,
and
that
walk
would
off
be
the
hilarious. That would be hilarious if there was like Avengers VR.
But they already said it wasn't a VR game, though. That's the funny
Labo.
We already know it's
Avengers
not a
VR
VR
for
game.
Labo. I would. Oh man, I'd cry.
Why did
I
you
would-
kind of like the kid from Chappelle's show?
It's
He's
gonna
like,
be a Stadia
Nick
exclusive.
Cannon's hilarious, Daddy.
That's what's going to happen. It's going to be a Stadia exclusive.
Oh man.
You know, like what I am looking forward to, like what I want to see, like this is an unpopular opinion because I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Boo, that's whack," but I'm very interested in what Microsoft's got.
Whoa!
I'm
My
very
bad.
interested to see what
Very
Microsoft got.
I'm interested too.
I saw
wanna
something
do
leaked
something
today,
else, bro.
but I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I saw that leak too, but you
I
know,
saw
that looked
I
kinda
saw
garbage.
see it.
I saw the leak too.
I don't know
So,
how it's gonna play
I'm
out.
interested to see what they have because I mean, it's not any whatever. Everybody knows that I like Microsoft a lot. So.
I'm curious for the Microsoft conference. I'm curious about Battletoads.
Yes.
Yeah. You're good on that one.
It's
I wanna
gonna
see
be.
how they're gonna bring it back.
But I just want to see Fable. I always want to know if that Fable league is true
Yeah,
because
it's Fable.
is like
Yes,
the
I wanna see
ultimate.
man.
That's
J2 Blue said, "Why do people keep thinking Animal Crossing is going to get delayed?" I have no idea why they did this. So, but KG
Really?
said,
There's a troll video going around about
Yeah,
that.
there is a troll video going around.
That's the
like,
first I'm hearing about it.
I saw
KG
it.
said Zelda Link's Awakening 2020. You're trolling.
Stop
Mhm.
it.
That's not gonna
Stop
happen.
it.
They had the game. They had the game available to actually play it at E3. So
That game's completely done, by the way.
Yeah.
yeah. So is Luigi's Mansion 3. That game's gonna be available to play at E3 as well. So
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Respect the cardboard fam. Labo is life from Fanatic 215. Thanks for the $2 donation, dude.
You got it, Fnatic. I'll respect the cardboard.
Yoshi wasn't available to play at an E3 before it was delayed.
See, that's the thing. Oh, man, like I don't want to get my hopes up about any games coming out at E3 because I'll most likely be at Nintendo New York twice a week trying to play as much as I can for those demos because they're gonna have them. But man, I keep thinking about Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
I want to get that game.
Yeah, that game's just been on my mind ever since. Luigi's Mansion, and then I want to actually see something out of Xbox because I want a reason to get one.
So do I.
Shoot, you may not have to get one, bro.
I love Halo. I love Halo, and I want to get into the Fable franchise. So that's one thing. But I mean, besides those two, I haven't really seen a real reason for me to get it because mostly like all my people are on PS4. So the third party games, I'm on PS4.
Well, Chip, we'll see more about this Project X Cloud and what that's about. Maybe you won't have to get an Xbox. Maybe you'll just be able to
crossplay
the games.
Wait a second. Yes, Sony's finally playing fair and finally doing crossplay.
I'm looking forward to see if they do anything with the next cloud at E3 because that's one thing I do want to see. Like Microsoft's just gonna have an interesting E3. I think so. Like
and what do you guys think about Bungie being its own publisher now?
That's gonna be interesting.
Isn't Destiny gonna be free to play now? I saw somebody post
it's
an article.
It's free to play, but you still got to pay for the expansions.
Okay, that makes okay.
That's fair.
That's cool. That's fair. I mean, who wants to pay $60 for a vanilla Destiny anyway? You know what I mean? Like, I'm a big Destiny fan, but it was not worth $60 for vanilla Destiny at all.
Yeah, but the expansions weren't really worth it either.
Shout out.
I bought Destiny 2 and I went up to maybe 2 expansions, and after that I was just like, nah, I can't do this.
Did you see the newest expansion? They're bringing back the Hive and the Moon.
Yeah.
And now they're like actually on the surface. It's gonna be interesting.
J2 Blue said, "Can we get a shout out for Daemon X Machina?" I can't wait for that game. That game's actually going to be a great game too. So, do we have a release date for that yet, or we're gonna find out some next week?
I feel like that one might be.
They reconfirmed it and they said summer.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
So that's gonna be a good summer game.
Oh, man,
So
I like the demo. I like the demo. So I'll definitely be copping that. But one game that I would love for the Switch, and OG we talked about it a little bit last night. I want a Soul Calibur for the Switch. I want Soul Calibur 6 to come to the Switch.
I couldn't care less. But yeah, shout outs to the Soul Calibur fans out there.
Yes. I like that idea. I'll say yes over and over again. Yes. And put Link back in it.
Like from Soul Calibur 2, yeah. Like
Breath of the Wild Link.
I would definitely appreciate it.
No.
You know what? Yes, I'll take that.
They're not gonna do all that.
Listen. We're in a new age now. It could be DLC. You can work on it afterwards.
There's no exclusive characters on like Microsoft or Sony systems. There's no like Spawn Spawn's coming to Mortal Kombat, but like there's no like exclusive PlayStation character, exclusive, Microsoft characters. So I mean it's fun to think about it, but I don't think Soul Calibur is coming. I don't think like Tekken's coming. I think Bandai Namco's done with those. I think they're gonna put everything they got into a Pokken 2 for the Switch. So that's my thought process.
Whoa! We got another donation. Or with a $15 donation saying just showing some support. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate you, homie. Thank you so much for that. We're gonna go ahead and take more questions, and at the very end we'll do the last giveaway, which is going to be really soon. We're actually on time tonight. I thought we was gonna be packed and pressed for time.
Well, so we're doing the last giveaway. Everybody only want to talk about Pokemon. Stadia, they were like, yeah. Square Enix, like, yeah.
Yo,
no, go ahead.
No, I'm gonna say shout out to the 53 people watching though. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Appreciate y'all, man. But yeah, I'm hoping, man. Like OJ, I know how you feel about it, but I'm just hoping we get more than just Pokken. Cause I have Pokken on the Wii U. I didn't make the jump. I didn't buy that port for the Switch. I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
I'm saying Pokemon 2.
No, I'm saying like I didn't like the game enough to buy the port, and now I don't even think I'm gonna get Pokemon 2 because I'm not just as someone who likes fighting games. I just don't like the mechanics of that game too much.
Oh yeah, no problem. I'm just saying that's going to sell a lot better than Soul Calibur ever will or Tekken. So I think that they're gonna put it into that because Pokemon is one of those games that when it launched on the Wii U, it sold extremely well for being a late Wii U game. Like it sold over 1.3 million, and then it came
more
out
than Street Fighter 5, right?
What's up?
It sold more than Street Fighter 5. Am I mistaken?
No, it hasn't sold more than Street Fighter 5 at this point.
I mean, in region based in Japan, didn't that game sell more?
Yeah, region based. Yeah, if you put Pokemon Tournament and you put both versions of Pokemon Tournament, it might be near Street Fighter 5. I know it's kind of like in the ballpark because Pokemon Tournament on the Switch sold over 1 million too, and we don't even have updated numbers. It could be like at 1.5 or something like, and that's crazy because the game is already on the Wii U. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. So I think that they're just gonna really, and like there's a lot of people that have complaints about Pokemon Tournament, about like the mechanics, like how many like that was one of the things, like how many Pokemon there were. I mean, if they can put more money into the game and developing it and actually make it to where there's like 40 or 50 Pokemon in the game in terms of fighters, like that's gonna make the game way more popular. That was the main problem with the game, just not enough Pokemon, like not enough for the casual audience to pick it up. But if they can actually make more Pokemon in there, like 40 or something like that, that's gonna be huge. That's gonna be a lot bigger than Tekken or Soul Calibur will ever be on the Switch. So I think that's the process.
I honestly feel, I like what you're saying about that. I honestly feel Bandai Namco will have more success with the Pokemon series if they developed it kind of like how they did Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I feel like the fighters 2D fighter point of view for anime video games doesn't really work. The 3D style has proven to work better for anime fighters. That's just from my observation. It worked really well for Naruto. Worked really well for Dragon Ball Z.
What worked well for Naruto?
The 3D style battling.
Exactly what's worked well for Naruto fighting games. Like tell me, I want to know.
Well, for me, as a fighting game, as mechanics for fighting games.
Which Naruto fighting games are you talking about that worked well for? I agree with you with Dragon Ball Z. I agree with you there. Everything you're saying is good, but please expand more on Naruto for me.
I like the Ninja Storm games.
Flash of Ninja.
Those games suck, baby. You know they do. They're fun to play just because it's Naruto or whatever. If you're into the anime, I mean, heck, you guys know I'm a big Naruto fan. My whole channel's like that. But dude, those games suck. And deep down inside, you're a fighting game guy. The mechanics of these games are literally bare bones. Like they have one developer say, "We're gonna make combos for this," and like one person working on it. The mechanics is just you just mash one button. That's it.
And that I would say that, but I'm gonna say it now. I have more fun as tedious and annoying as Naruto is. I have more fun with that than fighters.
How are you gonna complain about lag when there's only one button to push for a cutscene?
Wait, what? Wait, whoa, hold up. First of all, before I get into that, Dustin Guerra has pledged $5 to Patreon. Yo, thank you so much, dude. Yo, the support tonight is real. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Back to you, NX. First of all, for me with fighters, I really don't care about fighters because I don't like the quick team thing. Sheesh. FJ21 with the $1 super chat. Thank you so much. I want to get my thoughts out. I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much. I don't know if I can get through this tonight. All right, fighters for me personally is not my preferred style fighting game. That's why I feel. And honestly, when I compare it to playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse, I had way more fun. It's like Xenoverse is everything better than the Ninja Storm series. And I feel like OJ said, Ninja Storm was like the bare bones. Xenoverse is like everything well put together. If they could make a Pokemon game similar to that but fighting, that'd be pretty dope.
I don't know. I kind of like what they're doing with Pokemon because they have the 3D part and then they have the phase shift. That makes it a completely unique type of fighting game that no other game does in the market. So
that's fair.
I like it. So
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Quantum had a question for us. He says, "Do you think we'll see Dishonored 3 and Starfield in action on Sunday night from Bethesda?"
I hope we see Starfield.
Starfield.
I hope we see Starfield.
Didn't they say that neither one of those games was
Yeah,
going
Starfield isn't gonna be there.
Yeah.
Man, I would love to see
I don't know
Starfield,
about
dude.
this on that.
that or Elder Scrolls?
He
Oh,
also,
we knew Elder Scrolls.
he also said, "Do you think the Avengers project will be an action game akin to Spider-Man on PS4? I know it may be a bit of a stretch, but I think that's why the game is being kept so under wraps." It's likely the game could be anything right now. Honestly, as KEG was saying this a lot in the chat, I saw what you said, KEG. Dude was literally saying that this game is going to make Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 look like a mobile game, which
It's Avengers Ultimate Alliance.
honestly, I'm gonna say this now. Fanatic, thank you for the $2 donation. I'm gonna read your donation in a second. Honestly, I have to say the gameplay is going to be the driving force, because look at Jump Force when it comes to graphics. Some people like the graphic style, some people didn't. So when you're doing realistic style graphics, you better make sure it's top notch gameplay, like really top notch, because Jump Force just sound like trash right now.
I think the biggest problem with that is that people are acting like Marvel Ultimate Alliance is like this new thing. Marvel Ultimate Alliance is a game that was brought back in the style that it was because of what it was. It's never been, if you go back and play Marvel Ultimate Alliance before there was even mobile games like that, Marvel Ultimate Alliance never looked the best on any system it was on. So it doesn't matter if it looked like a mobile game or not. That's not the point. The point is that this franchise was dead and they're bringing it back, and people love the Marvel Ultimate Alliance franchise in terms of how you play, all the amount of characters that you get, and everything that's there. It has nothing to do with graphics. It never has. Go back and play X-Men Legends. Go back, compare PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. Compare that to Resident Evil 4. Or compare Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 to Gears of War. It's never been about graphics. So people are saying it's going to make it look like a mobile. Who gives a damn? It already looked like it already never had the best graphics in the first place. Nobody cared about the graphics.
It was all about the gameplay.
Exactly.
It was all about gameplay, because it was never the best looking games. Even back in the day, there was Resident Evil 4 crushes Marvel Ultimate Alliance. You know, like the GameCube and all. It absolutely destroys it. There's so many better looking PS2, Xbox, and Marvel Ultimate Alliance. It looks bad. All those ones. So there's no difference here. It's about the gameplay, and it's about a franchise that was literally dead. Everybody said, "Oh, well, we're never gonna get another one," and now we're getting it. Who gives a damn that Avengers is coming out? The fact that we're getting this game is freaking dope. So I don't like the comparison. It's like, dude, this was dead. They're bringing it back. Like, can we be happy to get both of them? You know, like it's cool. Oh, there doesn't need to be any comparisons. This is a completely different type of thing. Like the Avengers game is not going to be like this game. And obviously, I'm passionate about Marvel Ultimate Alliance because I've played and beat and 100% in every single game in that line. X-Men Legends, Rise of Apocalypse,
all great games, all of
them. I played. There's 4 of them. I've played all of them, beat all of them, 100% into all of them, and I usually play with my brother. So I mean, like, I have a little bit of sentimental value towards it too.
What was your favorite one?
My favorite one, Legends and Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1. Those two.
I like the Rise of Apocalypse. That was my favorite one.
Rise of Apocalypse. It's just that X-Men Legends was completely. I think it's because like new, you know.
Yeah.
X-Men Legends was amazing, especially with like the flashback missions.
Yeah.
Those are just priceless, man.
Yeah. So I think that's the biggest thing here. People. I mean, obviously graphics are always going to be a thing, but at the same time, it's like
it looked good to me. I don't know what people expect. It looked all right.
It looked good. It looked good to me. It's a day one purchase for me.
Avengers game is going to look a lot better. Obviously, it's going to look a lot better. It's not going to be focused on probably what Marvel Ultimate Alliance is, which is Marvel Ultimate Alliance games have always been focused on never skipping a frame, right? Frame rate always solid 60, a bunch of enemies on screen, and a bunch of stuff just happening, going on all at the same time without any dips online, split screen. I mean, you're going to be able to play all that. It's going to look good across the board on one screen, Like you can play 4 players on one screen.
Is it running at 60 on Switch?
Oh yeah, it's running. Everything's running 60. Everything runs 60. They always make the games because there's no way that if they made the games look really good, there's no way they didn't run at 60 with everything that's going on. Have you seen some of the gameplay for the game? There's like hundreds of enemies on screen or something like that. There's like a ton of enemies on screen. And there's a bunch of like light, stuff flashing.
Mad stuff going on. Mad stuff going on.
There's a million things going on. There's no way that if they wanted to make it look like, oh my gosh, it's gonna look really good, like a Breath of the Wild or something. There's no way they can get it running at 60 with 4 players on one screen, and that's what Marvel Ultimate Alliance is. I mean, it has online, but it's also about local play, playing like with your buddies right there. That's one of the funnest things like ever. If you have like a family member or something to play with, dude, don't miss that experience. It's so good playing, like that, or like children,
I'm gonna say this. Everything what you're saying is akin to Chip's favorite game, Yoshi. Go ahead, take your call, Chips. We're gonna go ahead and
we fighting next time you come up here.
Yeah. Fanatic said, any of you rapscallions getting Death Stranding CE?
Yes.
I'll get it.
No babies in jars, man.
Wait, no, I'm not getting the babies.
No babies in jars.
I think what he's talking about.
No babies in jars. I'll get
That's a
Death
child
Stranding.
support payment right there.
I'll definitely get the game to try it out because I like Kojima's games. I like the Metal Gear Solid games, so I'll definitely go ahead and try it out. But yeah.
We talking about jar babies? I'm trying to get one.
Yeah, all right. It's $200 though.
Oh my god.
Yo, I gotta get it, man. I gotta find a way to get that.
You sound a little too hyped for that, dog.
Yo, look how crazy it looks. You telling me you don't want something crazy looking like that?
No.
Yo, I'm gonna see. This is how I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it on my shelf, right? So my tenderonis come through. They're like, Chips, what's that? I'm like, yo, that's my jar baby. Don't mind them. Hey, just come through. You know what I'm saying?
And that, my friends, is how. let me not go
I'm
there.
glad you said tenderoni. I'm just gonna leave that there.
Right.
Tenderonis? Oh, you don't call them that?
No.
No. The only person who calls women tenderonis is John Pops Witherspoon.
That's my idol right there.
Pop, 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 pop.
Oh man.
By the way, this is why we have no women viewership. By the way,
Yeah. Chips.
Yo.
Chips.
Zach, I'm cool. I'm just joking. You know how it is.
We may have had to.
Zach is over here legit worried about my mental health. Like, yeah, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool.
Chips is cool, man. It's a podcast. We just joking around.
Yeah, Chips is the homie. But
I come in with a troll once in a while. OJ knows.
Yeah, no, it's just having personality. You guys wanted to be boring. Nobody say anything funny.
Oh no, see that's the very best thing about podcasting: personality and derailing.
Yeah, I mean,
if you just talked about the game video, we just talked about video games the whole entire time. Like, okay, guys, we'll see you guys next week to talk about the next week's news.
You guys know y'all waiting for somebody to say something stupid.
I encourage it. If it doesn't happen, I'm gonna start something. Just like I started something with Chips. Chips' favorite game is Yoshi.
That's why I'm here. Oh, stop bringing up Yoshi, bro. Stop.
I mean, bro.
Stop.
What? That's a great game.
According to Chips, it's not.
Chips is a hater, man. Come on, man. Can you be mad when a hater hates, bro? It's in his nature. Come on.
But I'm a factual hater. I gave facts.
What facts?
Factual hater.
Go watch it again, man. Go watch it.
I watched it. I want to hear it again. I want to watch it. I already done watch that.
Yeah, I can't go through that, man. You trying to raise my blood pressure, and I'm at work. I ain't trying to do all that.
Well, I just want to know why you just hating on Yoshi. You hating on that game before you even played it.
Oh.
Nah, I played the demo when they released it.
The call out is real.
Remember, I did an impressions video on that, and then I went and spent my hard-earned $60 for the full game, reviewed it, and it took a lot out of my soul. I was angry the whole time playing
You know what?
You bury your soul again?
You haven't
bury your soul again, Chips?
You've been wanting to review, and that's Kingdom Hearts.
You know what?
Hey.
I don't even know if I'm gonna do that.
Listen,
the game's great.
listen.
Go buy it.
Yo.
There you go. That's my review. That's my review. The game's great.
Chips,
Go buy it.
Yo, Chips' review for Kingdom Hearts is like Dr. Dre's Detox. It's never coming out.
Right. Right. Never.
I mean, you might hear something in the Dr. Pepper commercial. You never know.
Anyway, we're going to go to the last giveaway and get on with the outro. So, Rax been chilling.
Yeah, I just got mad, so mad. I literally was, I stopped and I looked at Instagram, right? And then a picture popped up of the triple black Yeezys that I spent 4 hours in line waiting for today, and they sold out, and I'm mad. And let's get on to this question.
I thought you was about to say I came up on him. I can grab him. I thought it was
No,
I
I
know,
did
I
not. I
was
was
gonna be a
mad. I was so like I was at work with 2 computers running, my phone going. I'm like, all right, so
hate
one of
that.
these guys got to get me in the queue.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't even know why you play that game.
Dude, I never get into hype beast stuff, and this was one thing.
Sneakerheads are funny. I just buy my shoes on Amazon. They're like $60, and I call it a day. Like, why?
This was the one pair, OJ. This was the one pair I've ever in my life waited. I was like, yo, you know, I wait in line for the Curse of the Moon limited run thing. Missed out on that. Maybe I'll get lucky with some shoes. Nope. All right. Which Sega console was the successor to the Mega Drive?
Oh my gosh! Come on, you guys better get this.
Y'all don't know this, I swear.
Y'all all
Wait,
getting
can
slapped.
It's kind of tricky because some people might think it's one thing, but it's another.
Trick question. I hated those in school. You remember the trick questions in school?
Yo, why would G5 say to 64? Come on, dog.
G5.
Come on, dog.
He trolling.
Come on, dog.
G5. Come on.
Fire Blast got it.
Thank you, Fire Blast.
It was the Sega Saturn. The Sega CD and the 32X were actually add-ons for the Sega Genesis.
Yes,
All right, so let's go ahead and get Fire Blast. All these people are following me on Twitter already. See, y'all awesome. All right, so let's go hit up Fire Blast, and then we're gonna start off with the outros. Chips, before you disappear like Batman on your phone, go ahead and give you. First of all, Chips is 5 away. Last time I checked, from 200 subscribers. If we can just get 5 people to go ahead and subscribe to Chips, that'd be great. So I'm gonna hook you right here. Go ahead and make sure you follow Chips.
And I'm gonna go unsubscribe from him right now.
I know.
Yes,
Swear to God, Rob, yo. It's always the brother that leaves you stranded in Apex that's gonna be the first one to do something.
Here we go again.
Did I not just save you the other day? Thank you.
Nah, you let me die.
No,
No,
he saved you.
Avidan was there.
He saved you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Every other day he lets me die. But anyway, this is your boy Chips and Sticks, right? I do impressions, reviews, gaming rants, and I'm doing tips and tricks videos for some of my favorite games, some of your favorite games. So go over there, subscribe, join the Squirtle Squad, and appreciate you.
All right, so his link is right there in the description down below. Almost forgot to put our guests in the description, so handled you guys real fast. I was like, something's missing from here. I said, but I'll make sure you guys go get settled. Next up on the list is Gold Chain Gamers.
Good brother, I apologize for being late.
Good brother, I appreciate you coming on as always, man.
I was out watching a terrible movie.
What movie was this?
What movie was this?
It's a long story. The most recent terrible movie that's out.
You went to go see
Brightburn?
Did you go see? Wait, hold on. Did you go see Dark Phoenix?
Yeah, mine was all right.
Mine was all right.
Yeah, it was all right.
You saw Dark Phoenix, did
You saw mine, Rob?
Mine was not all right.
Mine was all right.
I know we love the lead actress.
Yeah.
Mine was not all right. So.
He doesn't like the message.
I don't like the movie. It's just trash. I
Nah,
have no problem with the message. It's the movie just being bad writing. That's all I have an issue with that joint.
I mean, it definitely was some bad writing. I mean, we can get into a whole thing about it.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that right now.
Yeah,
But,
we'll talk about movies off the air.
Right. I apologize for being tardy. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a huge Pokemon fan, so I couldn't input as much as I usually would as far as Pokemon. But y'all know where to find me: Twitter, sincere_GCG, YouTube, Gold Chain Gamers, Instagram, Facebook, Gold Chain Gamers. It's E3 week. I'm gonna be live like all day, so I mean, come through, and I'll be through everybody else's. So y'all know how I roll.
Yeah. You got anything coming up next week? Like anything cool coming up?
A bunch of E3. I'm talking about like E3.
So make sure you guys go check him out because he has a lot coming up. So next up on the list is Nintendo Direct. Thanks for coming through, bruh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's good to be here. I made 2 in a row. So I'm happy that I was actually be able to make it 2 in a row. So there you go. You know where to find me: Nintendo Direct, Twitter Nintendo Direct, YouTube Nintendo Direct,
And
and YouTube
YouTube.
slash Studio Nintendo, which is a new
Uh,
channel that I've been doing. Go
what do you do?
ahead and check that out.
What do you do on that new channel, Nick?
I play a little bit of music. Video
You
game
squirt ketchup
covers,
on hot dogs.
squirt ketchup on hot dogs and eat
What
it
else?
on the camera.
What type of music you do on that channel, dude?
It's a little bit of heavy metalcore type deal thing going on. The
What
next
type-
video coming out Monday is going to be Sonic boss battle theme. So look
So
out for that.
so you're remixing old video game songs in metalcore.
Yes.
Nice.
I don't know why you made me go through this whole spiel.
It was descriptive.
So hop on over there, check it out. If you like it, hit that subscribe button. If you don't, I appreciate you for just stepping by anyway. I'm taking Josh's spiel because he's not here today.
ooh.
Listen, man, I had to push the ball a little bit because I'm not gonna let you undercut that channel. That channel's amazing.
All right. There you go.
Well, there you go. We got NX in the house. What's going on, NX?
Going well. Got a YouTube channel. Give my thoughts over there every once in a while.
Nice.
If you liked the little input I had on this podcast, go check it out. Twitter is at NX Revolution. Check it out.
We're gonna talk, NX. You my homie.
I'm half of a face. Come check me out. If you like half of my face, come look at the rest of the other half on my channel.
Guys, as long as you know that Final Fantasy X is the best Final Fantasy game.
Stop.
Stop this. You was doing so good. You was doing so good, NX. You was doing so good.
Oh, my throat.
That's good for you for doing that stupid laugh. Yo, OJ, thanks for coming through, man. Where could they find? What's going on with your channel, bro?
Yeah, you can find me at Player Essence. I do stupid streams all day. So yeah, no, I stream and I also do edited content. So check it out. Do a lot of stuff, RPGs, otaku, Japanese gaming, Nintendo stuff. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of E3 stuff. Got a video coming out, I think, later tonight. So that'll be up. I think I'm gonna edit it, or I might fall asleep. One of those two. One of the two will happen. I've fallen asleep at my desk before, so who knows?
That's something that happens a lot to me.
Yeah. So all right, what else? Oh yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming Nintendo's tournaments tomorrow. So if you want to watch the tournaments with me, act stupid because my streams are really dumb. Joke around, have fun. I'll be streaming it tomorrow. It starts at 8 a.m. So I'm gonna finish this editing thing.
8 a.m. your time?
8 a.m. Yeah, because it's here in the West. They're here in Los Angeles. So
right.
So yeah, so it's West Coast time. So that'd be 11 for people in not Florida because that's not part of the East Coast, but for everybody else.
Don't listen to VC. Florida's East Coast.
Florida is East Coast. Okay.
It's the lower East Coast.
It's lower East Coast, but it's still East Coast. So shout out to Chips and Sticks, hit 200 subscribers. Thank you guys for going over there. All right, so next up is Rax the Great.
What's going on, guys? I'm Rax the Great for those of you who do not know me. I do a bunch of live streaming at the moment. I do plan on coming back and kind of doing like a little soft reboot on the channel when I come back from Too Many Games, which if you guys are in the Northeast, make sure to come out to Too Many Games. You'll see half of the Chillcast there hanging out. It should be a good time. They're be able to see Spawn Wave, a bunch of other really great YouTubers as well. I'm excited for E3, so we may have some stuff on that. It really just depends. I've been trying to kind of sit back and reboot myself, I guess you could say. If you enjoy live streams, we play some Smash Bros every once in a while. I do like to, partake in doing some story mode campaign stuff. So if you guys like Let's Plays, things of that nature, multiplayer streams, come hang out with me until after Too Many Games, which is
the 21st.
20th through the 23rd.
It's the 21st.
The 21st through the 23rd. So after that, we're going to come back, reboot on the channel. I'm going to cover some more gaming topics. I do want to kind of try and branch out from other things as well, add some comedy in there. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, come hang out with me.
All right, cool. And last and certainly not least, got the homie Rob Regal.
What it do, man? It's your man Rob Regal. Channel's Rob Regal Gaming and Culture. If you need to find that, it's youtube.com/Rob Regal TV. Whole lot of let's plays, whole lot of reactions. I actually just put up a reaction yesterday for my Google Stadia Connect joint. You know what I'm saying? About to get some more let's plays on there. Come through, check out the content. Oh, you can even find some of my old music if you dig deep enough back in there. But yeah, man, just here to represent for gaming and culture. Hold it down for the Chill Squad. Like I said, at the end of all these joints, be easy, not sleazy, and make sure you underdig when I'm overlaying on the underlay. Go.
Cool. Zachary Power with the $2 donation. Thank you. He just said just did 2 more pledges. Thank you so much, man.
Hey.
Appreciate you. All right, so for me, my channel, as here, Avidan Smith, is now live streaming and reaction based. Pretty much not gonna do the music here no more. I'm gonna have a separate channel for that. And for those of you who are interested in that, I do Nick does metalcore. I do hip hop remixes to some of your favorite gaming tracks. You guys voted yesterday for a Street Fighter track, so you will have a Street Fighter track come Monday.
Street Fighter one.
Yes.
Oh snap!
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's what I voted for too.
Yeah,
so
Street Fighter one, it's about to go down.
Yeah, and it's to give you guys a hint, I'm doing Street Fighter 3. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, we do. I'm just rebranding the channel. I'm having a lot of fun with this now. So, and I'm actually guys. You guys know me for a while. You guys follow me on Twitter. You guys see me post late at night, like 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. I know some of you wishing, how is this dude always up? When does dude ever rest? I told Rob before. Rob was wondering if this was still Avidan. The past 2 nights. The past 2 nights, I got 6 to 7 hours of sleep.
That's not Avidan.
I actually got sleep. I actually got sleep, guys.
I do believe him because he came to my stream on Mixer last night. I was streaming from like 11 p.m. to like 5 a.m. and he came in and said what's up, and then he immediately disappeared. So I know he fell asleep.
See, I've been taking care of myself. I've been drinking. If you guys haven't been noticing on my other streams,
yo, please let them know what you were drinking, because you just saying I've been drinking sounds horrible.
All right, I got water. I was getting the water.
Go.
I was getting the water out. All right, so I've been drinking a lot more water and just been hydrating myself, eating healthier, and just been been drinking a lot of water, KG. I haven't been drinking what Pro Jake has been drinking though.
Oh no.
You just gotta juggle the jokes, man. You just gotta juggle the jokes. So yeah, so thank you guys for looking out for me. Thank you guys for
I'm sorry. Y'all see this picture of Fred VanVleet from the Raptors?
Yes. Yeah.
Wait, what?
What picture?
What picture?
Yo, from tonight during the game,
on Twitter?
got
On
hit in
Twitter?
the face and he's
This
bleeding.
man dead on the court.
Oh yeah, I watched that. That's how I was watching it, yeah.
Somebody posted that joint on Twitter. It was like, "Many men,
Yeah, they posted that.
upon me, blood in my eyes."
Oh my god,
This man's dead. I was
hilarious.
trying not to laugh when we were doing the podcast, but I had to say
That
something.
is hilarious.
This man is straight up dead on the court
Yeah,
right
I saw
now.
that.
He's
I was
spitty
like,
right now.
Oh gosh.
Have you
Yo.
seen it on Twitter, Avidan?
I just saw it on
Oh
Google.
my-
Yo,
oh
someone,
my
yo, can we get an F in the chat for him, please? Can we just get?
And his tooth, did you see his tooth? He left his
Can we-
tooth on the court, bro.
Can we get an F in the chat for him, please? Please.
This
What
man-
happened? I missed it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, this man,
It's bad.
They put chalk around this man.
I didn't know it was that bad. I didn't know like he lost his tooth and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He lost a tooth and had a concussion.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Yeah,
Is this
Sean
on Twitter?
Livingston went up for a shot, got fouled, and then his hand came back. You know, Fred VanVleet's like 5'1", so like it's just like hit him right. You know, Fred VanVleet looked like a little kid running around on the court with all these tall guys, and he just said, "Hey,
it's like-
son."
Look here, dog. I'm only 5'8", and when I saw
No, look, we're talking about
VanVleet
basketball. No, look, I'm
in
not
person,
obviously.
I was like, this guy is short.
I'm
Like,
saying on the court, he looks short compared to all these
Yo,
guys who are like 6'6", 6'5".
The
7
picture,
foot, you know?
the picture looks like he's crying blood. That's the funny part.
Yeah, this looks like a
Amen.
Kojima cover. This seriously looks like a Metal Gear Solid.
Death Stranding. It looks like a Death Stranding cover.
This is brother Gear Solid right over here, bro. Look at this.
wow, brother, Gear Solid.
He's done.
dead, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I had to bring that
No,
up.
that was perfect.
laughing at it. It's not funny to see somebody get hurt, but this picture is funny.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
he was plus 12, plus 7 stitches, minus 1 tooth.
Wow.
Yikes. Anyway,
My man mouth look like fabulous right now.
So anyway, thank you guys for coming through. We had a wonderful time. Well, first of all, before I forget, who is streaming right now? Is anyone
Great
streaming
question.
right now?
Let me
Mandy's
double check.
streaming.
There
Who?
you go.
Mandy.
What? We definitely are going over there.
Yeah.
Wait, never mind. Sorry.
No, she was streaming.
Yeah, she's off now.
Nintendo Prime streaming. He's
Kazoo
streaming from E3.
and Nintendo Prime streaming.
Yeah. Prime streaming from E3. So there you go.
So you get your choices, Kazoo or Prime.
You know what? Rags.
So,
Remember No Sareg?
yeah, no Sarag is good. He does say some. I was watching. He does say some pretty questionable stuff. I don't know if you want to go there. My buddy Aldo is streaming. We haven't
There you
rated
go.
him.
There you go.
He's doing Brutal Doom, which is a Doom mod.
Go
so
ahead.
You can get hype over that.
That sounds cool.
That sounds really cool.
Let's go say what's up to my buddy Aldo
All right.
from, the Chill Squad. So,
Trying to find out what this questionable stuff was. Good lord.
I don't even want to know.
I'll
I
tell
don't
you
even want to know.
afterwards. Yeah,
But you could. All
Off
right.
air.
All right, you guys. Thank you guys for coming through. Really appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and most of all, you make sure you share this with a friend. This is Avidan, Rodrigo, Rax the Great, Player Essence, Enix Revolution, Nintendo Direct, Go Chain Game. I'm sincere. Go Chain Gamers, Chips and Sticks, and we are out. Peace.
Peace.